Hello everyone, I'm Ronn Grant coming to you live and direct from Tortola in the Virgin Islands. You're watching 284 Media. Thank you so much for your time. A happy Monday is wished to each and every one of you. There are lots of questions surrounding education. Most importantly, persons are wondering whether or not the present curriculum is meeting the needs of our students. Now, many of us have our opinions on that, but today we're going to be joined by expert Dr. Anika Bow, who is in the territory to reevaluate the curriculum process and, of course, collect some data. We'll be right back with this conversation in moving our education system from good to great. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
We're searching for the extraordinary, the exceptional, the Super Dads. Presenting 284 Media's Super Dad Tribute. It's your chance to honor and celebrate the incredible fathers in your life by submitting a video sharing why your dad is a super dad. Whether it's his unwavering support, his sage advice, or his incredible sense of humor, let the world know why your dad is a true superhero. Head over to 284media.com or 284media on Facebook for more information on how to enter. Winners will receive incredible prizes, including unforgettable experiences and months of free service from CCT. Enter the Super Dad Tribute Competition and let your dad know he's a real-life superhero.
The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman presents Sons in Suits Brunch, a celebration of fathers and sons, at Treasure Isle Hotel on Saturday, June 17th, 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m., featuring guest speakers, Deputy Governor of the Virgin Islands David D. Archer Jr., Pastor Courtney Jones, entertainer Raul Jugu-Sprov, entertainment by Johanse Smith and Che Pemberton, alongside DJ Molly. Tickets are $75 for a father and son duo and $40 single tickets. Fun, food, fellowship, and fatherhood. Lots of giveaways included. Ticket outlets are CCT flagship stores on Tortola and Virgin Gorda. Calling all fathers, sons, father figures, nephews, and uncles. Sons in Suits 2023, hosted by the Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, a red carpet celebration of fathers and sons. For more information, contact 442-3132. Proudly sponsored by CCT and 284 Media.
Happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day.
When you're in need of air conditioning, installation, repairs, or replacement services, Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration has the professional technicians, equipment, parts, and ACs to get the job done right. Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration carries top brands like Daikin, Aircon, Mitsubishi, and more. We're open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Located in Fish Bay. Telephone 340-4114 or 343-9511. Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration, providing exceptional services to the British Virgin Islands since 2015.
Thank you so much for sticking with us. As promised, I am joined by Dr. Anika Bow. Dr. Bow, welcome. First of all, welcome to the studios.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back home.
Thank
You're no
you.
stranger
Yes.
to the BVI, so thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely.
Now, as I mentioned, is it the present curriculum meeting the needs of our students? This is a question. Of course, we have continued to have conversations regarding education and moving it to a level that is really catering to the needs of our students.
Yes.
The question almost seems redundant. I would honestly say, in my opinion, it is not meeting the needs of these students, but that's just my opinion. How are we going to come up with this answer?
Well, so first of all, with so far who I've spoken to already, it's the same response. They're like, Dr. Bow, no, right? And so it's like, okay, we have this idea that it's not, but where's the data to show it? Okay. And so when we want to, in terms of moving our education system forward, and in terms of progress, we really need data to say what is what, and not just go based on our feelings or our opinions. And you need the data to make decisions.
Understood.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And that is, of course, why you are in the territory to collect that data.
Yes, that's it. So let me just give you a little background about myself. So I am faculty at Rutgers University in New Jersey. I'm also a former secondary teacher here. I taught at we used to call it the BVI High School, right, between 2003 and 2006 inside the science department. And so I've taught there. I have taught in the Bahamas. I'm originally from the Bahamas. Okay. I was born and raised there. And I've taught inside the United States in Minnesota. And as an educator, what I saw that was very common to all our systems was that we were going about making decisions without data. They were based on our feelings. Oh yeah, this is working. No, this is not working. Well, how do you know? It doesn't feel right. Or the students, giving me certain feedback. And so really though, you really need objective data to make decisions as to whether you want to continue into something or to stop it.
All right, understood. Now tell me the scope of this project.
Absolutely.
Outline it for us.
And so I'm partnering with the Ministry of Education and also with Dr. Yamraj at the college. And we are working together to how do we go about doing this study in terms of getting local voices to inform our curricula. So part of our plan is that I am here for a month to interview, to host focus groups and give out surveys, just asking people their opinion, right? And so as a researcher, I believe that the voice of the people is more important. So people might look at me and say, oh yeah, she's the expert, she's coming in to tell us what we should be doing. No, I don't believe, that is not my stance as a researcher. I believe that the innovation and the expertise and the ideas come from the people. And so for me, my role as a researcher is to collect all the ideas and then present them and say, hey, this is what your people are saying. These are the great ideas that are context specific, right? Because that's one thing we do a lot inside the islands. We borrow from abroad, right? Like, oh yeah, the US is doing this. Oh yeah, the UK is doing this. And it doesn't work here, right? A lot of times it doesn't work in those other places too, but we don't get to see that, right? And so what are our own homegrown solutions that we can esteem and move forward with? Amazing. And mind you, yes, we can get ideas from abroad, but I wouldn't say to adopt them blindly, to really let local voice and expertise shape those ideas and move them forward. Understood.
Now when we talk about the curriculum, are we talking about the curriculum across education in all aspects? Is it special education curriculum? Is the focus a broad oversight of the curriculum or any specific area?
So it's a broad oversight. So within your Education Act, the curriculum ought to be evaluated, I think, every 8 years or so. And so this project really is quite timely because it's really getting all our stakeholders' voices to evaluate the curriculum. And it's the secondary curriculum we're looking at. Mind you, people have said to me, Bo, what about the elementary curriculum, the primary school level? I'm like, let's like start off small, right? Let's not bite off more than we can chew. Absolutely. But absolutely, it's the entire K-12 curriculum that we need to evaluate.
So it's focused on the secondary
only.
Perfect. I want you to speak to the general public, the entire Virgin Islands, because you will be interacting with many of them, having conversations, as you said, focus groups, meeting, taking survey. I want you to speak about the importance of their participation in this process.
Your participation is vital. Here is my phone number. I have a local number, 441-5593. Please text and call me and give me your opinion. I do have a set of questions I would like to ask, but also if you just want to give your story and just say, hey, this is the conversation I want to have, please do so. Now, I've noticed my WhatsApp for my local number is not working, but definitely text me or call me and let's go from there. It is important. So I want parents to call, students to call, secondary students. We want employers, employees. We also want faculty at the college and college level students to call in as well and just share your opinions.
Wonderful. Now, Doc, I do have a question to ask you in regards to once this data is collected, what is expected of the Ministry of Education in moving the curriculum in a much more focused and substantial way? We're collecting the data, we're going to get that, we're going to see whether or not it is reaching its maximum potential, get feedback from parents, students, and the general public. But what is expected once you hand over your research to the Ministry of Education?
So the expectation is that the ministry takes the reports, the data, do their own critical analysis, but really, how can we take now these voices and move the curriculum forward? Now that will take time because from my experiences, when you're doing curriculum evaluation and then revamping, that can take at least a couple years, right? And so it's getting boards together, like who are stakeholders, hey, to serve on this exec board for doing the curriculum design or revamping, and also to maybe identifying experts who are here. And also, of course, too, if you want to involve experts with other Caribbean islands, nations, and even from elsewhere, to go ahead and do so, but really to take the data and to use it. Understood. Because that's one thing, because I've partnered with other Caribbean governments before, and so it's really important to me that they take the data collected and actually use it.
That is very important.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Doc, before we go, I want to give you a final opportunity to speak to the public, but most importantly, thank you for this opportunity.
Yes, yes. So please, again, please call me. Your voice is really important. As the public, you have the best ideas. Yes, we have experts from abroad, but you can present your ideas and shape them in a way that is context specific. My number again, 441-5593. My email, anika.bow@rutgers.edu. Please call and please participate.
Wonderful. I want to thank you once again for your time. I do hope that your visit here is successful and fruitful in gathering research and data that would allow us here in the Virgin Islands to move our curriculum to a product that is self-sustaining and, most importantly, gainful to the students of the secondary level education within our Virgin Islands. So thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure.
Absolutely. Viewers, that is all the time we have. We do want to encourage you to stick and stay. Of course, we have our local newscast this evening at 7 p.m. and a lot of content, a lot of interviews at 284media.com. I'm Ronn Grant. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Bye-bye.
Rashford made it. Manchester United have come from behind to lead.
At home or on the go, watch CCT Live. Download our app and carry your favorite TV shows, news, or live sports anywhere you go. Visit cctbvi.com/live, select your package, and tune in.